I know it's been you all this time. We've fought tooth and nail over this game mode for years now. I don't know why you thought you were so slick that you could get away with this.
That's why you're calling, right? Because you know the inevitable is once again upon us. And that inevitable is me once again proving who the better general manager is out of the two of us. And not just that, but now I've gone and created my very own protege age in the form of Joe Biden. Meanwhile, your dream team with Obama has been nothing short of a colossal failure. And that pretty much covers your general manager career mode in a nutshell, doesn't it?
You know damn well that I'm not talking about our history here. At the end of the day, I've accepted the fact that you're better than me at this job. I'll take being a part of one of the greatest factions in WWE history over being better than you at this any day. Speaking of that, how many titles did you win whilst you were in the company?
Clearly, I've hit a nerve if you have the need to flaunt your success over the phone to me like that, but I digress. I already know what this is about. Why on earth do you care about whether the friendship between the three gets ruined by me during this? Does the name Big E ring a bell? You're no better than I am in the friendship department.
Shut the fuck up, that was a low blow and you damn well know it. Well, whatever, it's not like your plan has worked anyway. Obama has already told me that things are back to normal with him, Trump, and Biden. So what do you have to say about that?
I don't care. I couldn't care less. Breaking their friendship is not my end goal here. My goal is to win the series. If their friendship gets buried by me as a result, then so be it.
And you think Biden's gonna do anything you tell him to do at this point? Now that he probably knows that you've been manipulating him this whole time.
Backup plans upon backup plans, my old friend. Trust me, I know exactly how to make my protege cooperate.
So I was just wondering how you felt about your large following in the gay community.
The gay community?
What the hell are you being so fruity for, Barry?
You're the damn orange here, Trump.
Hey, AJ, do you want to talk about how you think the Earth is flat?
You want to talk about how your feet are flat?
You're right, Donald's feet are definitely fat.
He said flat, you stupid old cough drop.
Anyway, AJ, it's great to have you here. Welcome to the series.
Great to be here, but boys, I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that none of you picked me during the initial draft.
Nothing personal, AJ. You just didn't fit with my vision of building the future.
And how's that working out for you?
Oh, give me a break.
Listen, Styles, it was nothing personal. I just had other stars in mind.
I'm the damn phenomenal one. How the hell could I not be in your plans?
Because he was too busy trying to please the tribal chief.
And how'd that go?
I might be better equipped to answer that question at this point.
Sounds like you've got the biggest stars at the moment than Joe. Only makes sense I tag along to help book your shows whilst I'm here.
Yeah,
then.
what the fuck ever. You better hope your shows are just as phenomenal as Styles is Joe. Like I said before, I'm coming back for my top spot. It's only a matter of time.
And like I said, I'm counting on it. Let's make these next shows phenomenal, boys.
It's truly excellent to hear about Mr. Biden's behavior going back to normal lately. Hopefully we'll no longer need to worry about him using his power cards on our show anymore now. But we must press on and make sure we get that top spot in the rankings back.
I fully intend to make that happen, Paul. Give me a call if anything pops up contract-wise. Yeah, so anyway, I am absolutely fucked. I mean, look at these stamina levels. If I'm gonna have any hope at closing the gap to Joe's show in the rankings, then I'm gonna need to do my absolute best to counteract this situation. Luckily, I've got a good amount of money in our budget for this very reason. It may not be a small loan of $1 million, but it will still help with signing Wade Barrett here. We're going to go ahead and kickstart a rivalry that's been teased quite a bit these past couple of years. It's time to see who the toughest brawler from the disgusting UK is. Is it Barrett, or is it my current champion, Drew? Despite my roster stamina issues, I've still managed to craft a decent enough show thanks to the incredible women I have signed here on SmackDown. I need to make sure, though, that Cross gets a title match sooner than later like I promised him in the last episode, though. I'm not scared of him or anything, I just can't be asked for another one of his shoot promos only for him to get released 4 months later regardless.
We're going to have to let Lyra go. If it's coming down to either her or Bray, then unfortunately there's only going to be one winner here.
Not to disrespect Lyra saying that though, right?
Well, of course not. You know I wish I could keep them both. But we need to make sure our funds don't go too low. She's just got done with her rivalry whilst Bray is still in the middle of his. So it makes sense to let her go at the current time.
I agree that it's the lesser of two evils currently. Before I go though, I just want to ask you keep an eye on Joe for me, okay? I know he's back to normal now. But you never know what Breeze could say to get him back on his side.
I'm confident Joe will have this situation with Breeze sorted soon. But don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. But yeah, as I just said, we've got a heated rivalry between Bray and Braun currently. No, not Braun Strowman, I mean Braun Breaker. So let's continue lighting that fire with a world title match between the two. But this time with some visionary spice. My roster feels absolutely stacked with Rollins on my books now, and that's even with the unfortunate departure of Lyra from the brand. Roxanne and Io also have their own heated rivalry at the moment, so once again, here we go with lighting that fire with another title match, cause why the hell not? We gotta make as much use of these big rivalries whilst we still have them. But we still need to fill a slot on the card due to Lyra's departure from the brand. So I'm going to sign Sol Ruca to my brand for a week for that very purpose. I will say this will look pretty embarrassing though if Tiffany ends up losing to her, seeing as she's my current women's world champion.
Huh? Give me a moment, Styles, I just got a text. It's from Breeze?
Doesn't he usually call you at the start of every show?
How would you know? Have you been watching the series?
More like hate watching? I'm still mad none of you picked me in the initial
I am
draft.
sorry for that. You definitely should have been picked. Anyway, it seems Breeze knows that I'm aware of the manipulative tactics he's been trying to pull throughout the series and says he wants to meet with me somewhere to discuss this.
Joe, I don't think that's a good idea.
I do agree with that, but I was going to be confronting him about this anyway. At least this way we can just get straight to the point, rather than him trying to shake the whole thing off as a conspiracy or something. Kind of like what Donald would do in this situation. I just let him know that we'll talk after these next couple shows have been booked, so let's get on with that.
Damn, that's certainly a good shake-up card to get. Unless, of course, all of your promos involve that dumb kid Dominic Mysterio trying to speak over all the booze he gets.
Don't worry, he's over on Barry's show, so we don't have to deal with that. Anyways, give me some of your veteran wisdom, would you? I need another women's star on my show. Who do you think would suit it best?
Carrie's saying so that Snake Guy in your comments can be somewhat happy.
Wait till you read the damn comments, too.
With absolute hate, yes.
For the love of God.
But yeah, that guy is great. As is the rest of the fine folks in your comments. And so is Carrie, because in all seriousness, she's an amazing competitor and absolutely deserves to be a part of the series.
I agree, and with that being said, I think I've got an amazing show cooked up here.
It's certainly passable, but certainly not phenomenal.
Would you knock it off? You're a near 50-year-old man, for crying out loud.
You of all people have no right to bring people's ages into the equation.
Damn it, Cross, yes, I promise you'll get a title match during our next show. Now stop blowing my phone up with your damn calls like Barack does with all of those...
Don't you dare finish that fucking
Oh,
sentence.
my bad, Barry. Sounds like he got what I was trying to say anyway.
Why the hell are you caving the Cross of all people anyway? That damn idiot cost me my Mania match against Logan Paul of all fucking people.
Nah, you know what, I'm on Cross's side when it comes to
You're
that.
fucking joking. Say you're joking right
To be
now.
fair, Styles, you've had a very long career. And in that career, you've gone to the dark side many times. A few of those times have been during your tenure in the WWE anyway. So why couldn't you have gone down that path just one last time? Putting Logan Paul of all people down is a worthy cause for your ruthless aggression.
I disagree, Joe.
Oh, now why is that? Surely it has nothing to do with Logan's endorsement towards you getting back in office, right?
The sky is fucking blueberry. Just like the amazing blue states that voted for me to lead the country.
I don't know what's more annoying. Trump making everything about his presidency or Styles being a flat earther.
I'm not a flat earther. I'm just saying. There's some things about it that make sense. I don't think you can handle it.
Barry was the one who brought up the topic of my presidency in the first place just
Yes,
then.
because that's definitely not what you were implying when Logan's name came up. But anyway, Joe, I wanted to quickly ask, have you heard anything from Breeze lately?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. It feels like things have been pretty quiet from that weasel lately.
Well, that's only because I'm not falling for his manipulative tactics anymore. Well, I say that, but I may very well be walking into a trap. He says he wants to meet with me. I'm guessing from my lack of activity against you guys, he's found out that I'm not falling for his BS anymore.
He wants to meet up, as in face-to-face somewhere?
I've already told him that this doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah, Styles is right, Joe. It's not wise to be meeting with him on your own if he truly knows he's lost control over you. He's certainly no Kamala in that department.
Fuck off.
In all seriousness, Joe, this isn't something you should be doing alone.
Yeah, if this is something you have to do, then at least let us accompany you so he can't pull some BS off.
What do you mean? As in blackmail?
I wouldn't put it past him given how he turned you into a cold, no-mercy general manager that wouldn't have hesitated to burn all bridges for victory. Hell Woods himself has even told me that Breeze would probably do that. And he'd know best in that department given how those two have raged wars against each other for years when it comes to GM mode.
Not to mention he was a part of the fashion police with Fandango, so I'm sure he learned more about saying the right things to benefit himself from his time doing that.
Damn, what a throwback. That gimmick was hilarious.
Okay, look, I get what you're saying, but I've got my doubts on if that would work. If he truly has intentions to blackmail me. He's not just going to go and use that trump card if you guys are with me.
Fuck are you implying there?
You do make a good point there, Joe.
Let's come back to this later, though. I want to focus on getting my other show booked first. I might even be able to cook something up in my head regarding this during that time.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm really not in the headspace for multiple contract
Oh,
negotiations.
come on, Mr. Trump. It's part of the
Oh,
job.
just do them yourself. Whatever decisions you make regarding these, I'll back you up on.
This seems like a 180 turn attitude-wise compared to what you were like with these before booking the last show.
Well, let's just say recent developments with Joe and Breeze have my mind a bit occupied elsewhere. Anyways, have fun with the negotiations.
Excellent. My retribution. Get the fuck out of here, Solo.
I know that was incredibly careless of me, but damn it, my best friend has been getting attacked mentally for who knows how many episodes now. And I was here just yapping about how it was never a big deal. Then straight after we've got Joe trying to sabotage both mine and Barry's shows with power cards, all while Breeze laughs in the background. And now he is potentially getting ready to blackmail Joe to continue following his wicked ways? Well, fuck that I'm not having it, I'm the damn president, for crying out loud. No way in hell this is going to be continuing. Anyway, though, let's get this show booked. And yes, I'm giving Cross his title match, and just to make sure he pulls off the victory, I'm giving him a fixed match card. And just like that, I have officially booked Cross better than Triple H ever could. Otis is being brought in simply to fill a slot on the card. But to be fair to him, he can definitely fill a spot, no question. Massive respect to my fellow Meat Destroyer. I blame that line on Game Producer 6 and his stupid-ass Cinderay suit.
So I'm an idiot? Don't tell Donald I said that, but in this instance it's true. Here I was thinking I had only signed Saul Ruka to a one-week deal. Turns out it was up to the next premium event. That's great because now I've unintentionally created a compelling rivalry between her and Tiffany for my Women's World Championship. As for the rest of the card, I'm finally going to be kicking off the tag team breakup feud between Carmelo and Ethan Page. And take a look at this banger of a main event I have cooked up. I've also signed Lexus King for slot-filling purposes since I needed a heel in one of my mid-card matches. I honestly feel like I've gotten my mojo back lately when it comes to GM mode. Too bad it's come pretty late on in the series. But that's not my main focus right now. I can't just simply ignore the fact that Breeze could potentially be setting up to blackmail my former VP. There's got to be a way we can find out for sure without alerting him of mine and Donald's presence. But what?
A decoy?
Absolutely, Joe, think about it. Using a decoy to hide one's cover is one of the oldest tricks in the wrestling book. And not just that, but it sounds like something the Secret Service themselves would cook up if it was absolutely essential. Wait a minute, why not just use the damn Secret Service to threaten Breeze?
Come on, Styles, this is over a damn game mode in a video game. No way the big red button should be pressed for this.
Joe, you idiot, that's not what the big red button is used for.
I had one specifically for ice cream requests when I was President Styles. Trust me, a big red button can be used for anything.
I'm too old for this shit.
It only gets worse from here, brother. But that decoy idea of yours could very well work. It could also be a way to let Barry and Donald know of the situation if Breeze was to threaten me with something personal, should I tell them myself. But that's just me plotting in my head.
And yet here you are booking a pretty decent show at the same time. It's like you didn't even need me to help book him in the first place. What a waste of my time.
Don't be like that, Styles. Your Carrie recommendation has gotten me an awesome rivalry started between her and Gulia. I gotta thank you for that.
Hey, don't sweat it, man. But what it's worth, though, I'll be backing you to win the series. Even with Breeze's bullshit, you've still done more than enough in my eyes to deserve the top spot in the rankings. You may not be phenomenal, but you've certainly been damn close to that in the series.
Oh, Styles, you're the best man. Thank you. Come on. Let's go tell the boys this decoy idea you've cooked up.
Damn, that doesn't sound like too bad of an idea, Joe. I commend your old ass for thinking of something like this.
Actually, Styles was the one who thought of it.
So as I just said, I'm surprised your old ass thought
Colt
of that.
Harder, you fat orange, how many times do you need to be reminded of the 4-year age gap between you and Joe?
Yeah, but you're retiring next year, and I'm not. So who's the old fuck now?
If you want to work till you're 90 like Hugh Jackman, then go the fuck ahead, Mr. President.
AJ, I'm going to turn the conversation back to your idea before my brain rots here. So in regards to the decoy, how would this even play out?
So from what I understand, the objective here is to know for certain if Breeze has intentions to continue his manipulations and schemes.
Why'd you say it twice?
But the concern is that if all three of you confront him, then you'll get nowhere closer to knowing that for certain. But not just that, you're also here considering the fact that Breeze may try to blackmail Joe to not tell you guys if he goes on his own. Where's the big worry for that possibility come from, if you don't mind me asking?
Because Boris Johnson did a similar thing to me a couple of years ago in the hopes of taking over the channel for
Which
himself.
was made possible because of the fact that you fell out with George over a damn wrestling opinion.
Fuck the details, Joe. Let's focus on the current situation.
Okay, fair enough. So this is where the decoy comes into play. To make sure Obama and Trump don't need to accompany Joe to know the details of his conversation with Breeze. You'll have someone else hiding not too far away gathering the intel for himself. Then once the dust settles, that person can then share the details with Barry and Donald. This in turn means Joe doesn't have to worry about being blackmailed to not telling you guys about what happened, because instead you'll get the intel from someone else.
But what if the decoy does a sleepy Joe and trips over, thus revealing himself to Breeze? He'll know for sure at that point that something's up.
That's awfully specific, Donald.
Well, that's why you get someone who's unrelated to Joe in any capacity. Someone who is neither family or friend. Someone who can come up with a compelling cover story for his reasoning of being there at that specific point if he does end up becoming compromised.
So in wrestling terms, someone who Triple H has more or less ignored during his time as head of creative.
But who the hell could we rely on to fill that role?
You know what? I think I know just the guy.